Katie, quiet. Good girl, Katie.
Good. So that's his hardest one, is the down? Not usually. Sit. Sit. And do another down. Down. Yes. Then have him get up again to release him. Okay. And then just ask for a down from a stand. I don't want him in a sit. Down. Good, good, because I like the fold there. Yeah, okay. So, he goes, where's my cookie? All right, and so what other tricks does he have? Like spins or does everything like that? All right. Hey, I'm teaching him back up. That's so cool. Come on. Oh, he's doing what comes to. He's like, I want a gym equipment. Oh, he's like doing Stevie Wonder. He's kind of putting them all together. He is putting them all together. Okay, so the purpose of what I want to do is see the individual behaviors. Is now, hi, so funny. I know, you're adorable. I want to see it in conjunction with you tugging. Okay, so now it's not going to be cookies. It's going to be tug, 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 release your tug, then ask for a behavior. As soon as he gives the behavior, release him. Okay. Now, I was playing with him and he's beyond the point of you having to shake the toy. I want you to hold the toy perfectly still and he charges to the toy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that? So once you say okay from his behavior is going to be a sit. You're going to hold the toy out there perfectly still and you're going to go, okay, get it, whatever word you say. Okay, get it. Yes. Good, 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 good. Because in the beginning when we teach the toy, we want to have motion, but now I want him charging to it even without motion. Good boy. So get, as soon as he down. That's hard in the presence of a toy. Lie down. So we put the toy behind your back, because he's in take it mode. All right, so stop asking him. What I would do is I would take him by, I would just take him by his collar. The fog has rolled in. And he can't help himself. All right? Welcome to the border collie. And ask him once. Good. Down. Good. Perfect. And then we're going to give him his toy. Okay. Good boy. Do that again. And I wouldn't ask for any duration in the down. None. Out. Down. You have to put the, for now, yeah, perfect. Down. Perfect. Yes. See how she broke it? Because he was already staring, and there's no way, you could have asked 10 times, and then the hydraulics would have come out. So you take him by the collar, beat the baby stuff, and it helps clear, like it's erasing what just happened. Okay. Sit. So remember, say okay without moving the toy. I know, I'm so used to. I know. I'm not used to having one that does this. I know, it's hard. Out. Good. Okay. Yes! Good boy. What a man! So you see, you guys, I want him charging to the toy rather than shaking the toy. Good boy. Let's try the DWN again. Out. What I do when they don't out it right away, I don't even do that. Because I want it to be more action. I don't want you to hold the collar. So when I'm doing... Get on. What do you have, your teeth left in there? Oh, good boy. Out. Good boy, okay. Don't let go right away. Look, out. Good boy. Okay, get it. I just shook it that time. Good boy. Ready? Out. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Well, you let go every time. Yeah. But I just go like this with my finger. I put my finger right in his thumb. Just so you can still be moving rather than taking by the collar and calming everything down again. Okay. I still want action. Ready? Okay. Yes, boy. Out. Out, boy. Touch. You see him stare at the toy? Touch. So you might have to put a... Yes. Good. Good. I only want you to have to ask once. So if it's easier for you to put the toy behind your back to help break the eyes. Down. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. Good boy. I gotta stop. That's okay. I know. Don't worry about it. Down's the hardest one for him right now. Out. Good boy. Okay. Perfect. Out. Good. Ready? Come. It's the ribs. Yeah, good. Okay. Yes.
Yay!
Good, good. When the presence of the toy is in front of his face, he can't think as well when he knows you have the clicker and the cookies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's putting him into a different drop. And so I'm just having you now work him and having to use his brain in a different space because of the toy.
Lie down.
Good boy. Very good. Okay, let's give him a little break.
Out.
Okay, you can send him to the chair for a minute.
Go chair. Chair. Yes.
All right, so do you have an idea?
Yeah.
On what you're going to do with that? So we're going to try and get those. So you can charge it up first with cookies, his really fast happy downs, right?
Yep.
And really good sits, really good hand touches. Oh, honey. He can look at that. Okay. You know, all that stuff, and then bring the drive into it and see if he can think as much and make it a little easier for him.
Okay.
Hide the toy. Eventually, he'll be able to do all this with the presence of the toy.
Right.
But right now, he's like, and if you have to ask twice,
It's too many.
you just grab his collar and break him out of the fly because he can't think at that point. Okay? All right, so that's the things that I would do with the toy and some behaviors. It's probably going to be a little hard with between the legs, but I like what you did with with that.
Right.
All right, so now let's go to more stationary thing, just to do something really quick. Put some cookies in that little tub. Good. So what's your normal routine at feeding time? He usually works for his food?
Sit.
Okay. Okay, that's not what you're gonna do, you're changing that.
Okay.
All right, so pick it up again. Put the cookies in. Don't say sit.
Okay. Okay, get up.
All right, so you need a lot of cookies. Good. All right, so what we're gonna do, so we're gonna, rather than you, this is what I want them jumping up. So it's gonna make him think without you telling him what to do, okay? So, good, so he started the game, because he put his butt down.
Gotcha.
So I'm not saying a word, this is gonna be your start of your start line, okay? Good, so he starts the game again. Every time his butt goes down. Good, good boy. Good. Good boy.
He goes on fast.
So I gotta be faster.
I know.
And I don't even care if he lies down, because he's showing some form of self-control. Good boy. I'm gonna move. Good boy. And good. Good boy. Good boy. I'm gonna try and get my shoulders turned the other way. Good boy. Good. So this is how I teach my start line.
I like it.
Good boy. So I haven't said a word to him other than good boy.
That.
And I tease him. Good. Oops, that was my fault. So what's he doing in the presents when I come to feed? And I tease him. Yes, good boy. Look at his little tail. Good. And see how he turned his eyes and looked at me?
Oh, yeah.
Good boy. I'm going to get closer, which is harder. Good boy. We're doing moving front cross. Good boy. Okay.
I like that.
So I'm pushing it back to him rather than him releasing forward.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Do you want to try a little bit?
Yeah, I
Okay. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done that before.
I think the distinction of pushing it back instead of coming forward.
Yeah.
And I've never done
Good
that.
boy.
Well, we know they want to go forward. He starts the game by either lying down or sitting, but you don't say a word. So he's already primed. And I don't want you to bend over all the time. I want you to be able to stand up all the way. Oh yeah, he's still in this, but be careful, because he got up for the cookie.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? So it's still a form of breaking. I don't care that he's in a sit. And after he's there for a while, you can say, okay, you get him up, and then you can prime it again. Do you know what I mean? I prefer the sit. You have to depend on what you want for your start line. He lied himself down, so I would reinforce him, and then pick up the cookies, And then just have him get up. Go, okay. Good. Now do it again. Let's see if he stays in the sit. He might always default to a down, but good. But if you reinforce that sit, he'll probably stay in. Good. Good. So try moving front. Good boy. Good. Go forward. I love teasing my, and I shake it, and I like to, so they can hear it. Good. Look at him. I want to look good. I love how he turned his eyes and looked at her face. Just say, okay, he can get up. Good. Because what's the thing is he's still showing self-control in the down, and he was, good boy. So nice, fast, happy little sit. Good. Go, pick it up. The faster you pick it up and with your reaction, they go, oh, and they sit right back down again. Good.
Okay, Val, be careful when he gets up and then you go to get him to go back on the sit, you're going to the side of him, so you're always, he might be positional with doing the sit.
Good boy. Careful because he moved a little bit. So I'm picky, I don't even want him to move a little. Good. 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 So he's like, you can't fool me. And you can even put it right up, put the whole thing right underneath his nose and shake it. Oh, like he's like, oh, see, I'm good, I'm a good boy. Good. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Okay? So now you're going to have a new routine when you feed him.
Yeah.
And eventually you're going to get further away. And sometimes I do let him go forward, and then eventually I put a jump there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of times I teach this before they've even been over a jump, so the jump means nothing yet. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, I need to go over the jump, I need to go over the jump. Because